we're in a basement recording in my place now for the first time. We usually record in George's living room. We'll do laundry. I don't know. If you've made it this far, you've probably heard the other ones. There's a dog usually. No, today we're in a basement apartment. It's nice. Nice.
Arlo,
this is where it all started, right? You lived here for what, 3 months?
You really want to go there?
Yeah, why? I mean, these are stories we have.
Oh my God, we have plenty. Every week we've got 20 new ones. All right. I used to crash on Jerry's couch. Oh, this is good. Yo, so you know your couch, right?
Yeah.
Long story short, Jerry has a long couch in his bedroom next to his bed because he has a love seat in his living room. The long couch doesn't fit in his living room. I paid him a month to stay at his place, but I didn't want to sleep in his room, and that's when he told me to sleep. He's like, "You should sleep in my room and my couch." And I was like,
"Don't make it sound like like a predator." Right?
You were saying that because I don't.
It's the implications. No, yeah, I was telling you that because I knew you're a tall bastard, and you can't even walk into my kitchen because the ceiling's so low, and you weren't gonna fit in the couch in the living room.
Well, so I tried it one night. And I was like, no, Jerry. I think it's the heater. Yeah, no, we need that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But the love seat was too short, so I just slept in Jerry's room. And at first it was really difficult. Thank God, Jerry, I'm sorry. This is going to sound mean, but thank God you didn't have a girlfriend back then. That was great, because if you did, there was no way in hell I
know, that would have been really uncomfortable if there were the three people here. If there were 3 people here and, someone's constantly over, it was, I don't know, there's no room in here for 2 people. But no, the reason I brought it up is because of the stories we have, and the reason we started doing this is because we would stay up late and just reminisce and just talk.
No, so it first went from I'm not gonna sleep in your room to can I sleep in your room, and then I was there, and then it was awkward for a bit. I was on the sleeping bag and the pillow, and I would turn off the lights because my arm could reach the thing, and you're like, all right, George, turn it off. So I turn it off, and then there's just blackness and silence for a bit. And then I remember you were like, "Hey, remember that one time in high school?" And then that was it. We just took every night. It was just, "Hey, remember this girl? Remember that teacher?" And it was great. It was like Bunk Brothers. It was just we just have these conversations, and then we had competitions on who would end the conversation in the most shitty or morbid way.
I didn't know that was a competition. I was just participating because
it was just we were all wondering okay, how's it gonna end? When I think you said yeah, and they all died. And they were so quiet. And then I just went, "No, Joe, we can't let it end there." You're like, "No, come on, Joe, you should have let it."
Let it end. Let the day end with that. No.
So I have fond memories of that. And I also saw that it worked out really well. It honestly, I think it was a good system. So much, in fact, that in my room, yes, I had my own room now, I got a couch. And I put the couch next to my bed, and I get criticized. My roommate and his girlfriend, they call it the casting couch. They walked in and they're just like, "Ew, what are you?" And then my roommate's girlfriend, she was just like, "Why do you have that casting couch?" I was like, "This is not a casting couch." "Yeah, you've got this weird casting couch set up, and then your bed sheets are all Mediterranean looking, and you've got this weird Arabic concubine casting couch." I was like, "God, what are you thinking?" But I call it the casting couch now, and that's why nobody sleeps in it. So
yeah, I wouldn't either if you called it that. Oh my God!
You haven't yet, but I got that for you, so you can come over and drink and spend the night. But you haven't done it, and yeah, I mean,
all right, eventually. But one of my favorite stories of you brought it up earlier, of you living here, was that fucking cat, man. I let in. So there's a cat that wanders the neighborhood named Phoenix, and everyone knows it because this thing tries to get into everyone's home. And I finally let Phoenix in one day, and the cat was asleep on, I went in bed, and this cat was asleep on my chest, and it was fine. And then it got up and walked around, and it kept waking me up, so I went to the door and realized, oh, do you need to go outside? So I opened it. Being a cat, it didn't. Walked right back into the bedroom. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. 2 hours go by, and I wake up to this fucking sour, putrid stench, and I know immediately what it is, and then the cat's asleep on the sheet on top of me, and I toss it, and
he slept on top of me too. I woke up in the middle of the night, and it just felt these 10 pounds of breathing shit on me. Well, it didn't shit, but it was just that. It was a cute cat at first, but then you could kind of see You could see the mischief in its eyes.
Yeah, the malicious nature of, like, I'm gonna fucking ruin these guys' night. And I, pinche gato, no, I threw it, and, like, you wake up, whoa, what's going on? And you were sick or something, you can smell it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it fucking took a shit somewhere. Kick that thing out, and you tossed it out, and I'm, like, tearing the place apart, trying to find out where this is. And then eventually, you were, like, checking in the closet, you're like, oh my god, I found it, oh my god. You could finally smell it, or I don't know, maybe it was just the sight of it.
Yeah.
What?
No. What amazed me was that it was in this bag, an empty gym bag, a kind of medium-sized gym bag, and it looked like the cat dropped a dookie grenade, and like a solid round object. That once he dropped it in the bag, after like 3 seconds, it popped. And that's what amazed me. Like, if that bag was an apartment, there was shit all over the walls, shit spread everywhere. And I thought to myself, man, this cat must have like stepped in the shit after he took a shit and then walked out of the bag with shit footsteps all over Jerry's room, but there weren't any. There weren't any. That's why I was like, how the fuck did he do this? Like,
how did it manage to miss everything? And then, okay, so the cat's gone. It's like fucking 4 a.m. or something. Oh, by then it was 5 when we finally found the bag. And
Jerry was working in his other job in Bellevue. He had to drive. I was unemployed, so I just got to be the housewife for the day. Like, all right, bye.
And like all the windows are open. We're airing the place out. It's cold, and we're just right where we're sitting. We're standing across from each other, and George tries to bring light to the situation. And you tell me, you say, like, look, man, we got up. We had a goal, and we accomplished that goal. We did what we needed to do. And you stretched your arm out with your fist, and I was, no, I'm not going to fist bump you for finding shit in a bag.
I remember you had your glasses on, and you had this, like, dad look of just, like a disappointed dad who saw his son's, like, math grades or something. You just had this face where you're like, no, I'm not fist bumping you because we found shit in the bag.
And then that's when you said...
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you're right.
You're fucking right. Yeah. That's exactly what we did.
Yeah. And there was another moment where I just fucked off and left you alone for a bit. there were a few of those where I just kind of had to leave you alone. There's nothing I could say. I just went back into my couch, just like, fuck, dude, this just happened. And then you had to go to work. You went to work.
And then I went to work. And that was the start of my day.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's read some misconnections.
Yeah,
we're here. We've had we've smoked a little. We've had our energy drinks. Do you mind lifting your mic just a little?
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, I don't blame anybody for doing this because sometimes you gotta do it. And it all sounds the same. Like, it really does. I know that you didn't care that much, or I know you missed that one time that I told your mom I would bake the pie, but I love you, or something. You know, like, you will write shit like that, and it's weird, man. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see some of that tonight.
So there's a tried and true method that most people recommend in that situation. You write the thing, you write it passionately, you do everything you need to, and then you just go, you masturbate, and then you come back and read it, and then find out, do I still feel this way? Am I glad I didn't send that? And I'm not saying that if you feel like you should send that, you should. I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe you're thinking with your dick. That's what you're typing this with. Give me that.
It's more like sometimes things are better said like when they're written. It's just that I think most people on this thing don't proofread their shit.
The chocolate. Anyway. Where are you, MK? Woman, full man. Age 40. Tacoma. Why is that funny? It's just immediately, it's hilarious. Every day my body betrays me by going through motions that have no meaning for me right now.
The only tether I have to this life is the uncertainty as to whether you live and breathe or have passed on. You are my first thought when I wake up and the last when I drift to sleep. That hasn't changed. But now, all the moments in between are questions as to why you are suddenly gone. There is only one chance at a love like ours. 3 years is just the beginning to a forever loving you, being loved by you, and I took forever for granted. Did our forever end May 22nd? I would cut off my hand, give my life, for the chance to never be so careless with your love again. Look in your tiger eyes, live with you as Tesla sings, come back to me, please. Everything ends with question marks. Without you, I am a blank space. I love you, Michael. Come home to me. If it was lies, if you left me, if you don't want me, at least tell me you are safe somewhere. I know every inch of you by heart and trace it in my mind every day. I won't let myself forget. Please find your way back to me. Please. I may be living, but this is killing me just the same. Ditto.
Damn!
What happened?
Yeah, that is... I know every inch of you. Damn,
Trace it in my mind. This woman is upset. All right, let's hypothesize here. What do you think happened? This man left her without telling her, and she's been waiting 3 years? No, they were together
they
for
went
3 years.
No, she's guilty, man. She must have driven him away. I don't know. Anyway, let me re-grill man remembers, okay? All right. For the women improving their lives. Whether you are a local or just visiting, pay no attention to the guys that are spouting bullshit or using this page like a rant and rave. The real misconnection is the guy actually working to make himself better because of you. Oh God, I'm gonna cry, Jay. Whether you haven't spoke because of timing or because of a falling out, if you're important to him and he has the capability to be important to you, he will be back if you want him to.
Sounds like a PSA.
Yeah, for himself. For my misconnection. Here we go. I was disrespectful to your situation and wasn't being the type of guy that you needed around. I was unfocused, communicating poorly, and made you feel even worse during the chaotic time in your... Oh my God.
This guy caused this with his misconnection?
I don't think he missed her. I think he dated and he's talking about why it didn't work out. I'm not going to make excuses, I was not being the best me, and I should have been. The last time we spoke, I acted crazy. I was on the ass end of my speaking abilities. I was not even paying attention to or understanding what you were upset about, and acted like a complete fool because I wanted to be heard. I gave up, assumed you were just going to ignore/block me like you've had to do to someone before, and took a conversational crap without hesitation. I told you I was stupid sometimes and went and proved it that day. It's being very vague. You were a breath of fresh air for me. My life has improved from having met you. It isn't fair that you didn't get the same benefits from having met me. I feel like a thief since you really were great to me. I have been working diligently to self-reflect on my mistakes and feel absolutely awful thinking back on things. You mean a lot to me as a person, and I'm disappointed that I didn't do things differently. I want you to know that if you ever consider giving me an opportunity to be in your life, even as just a friend, I will be there for you. Hashtag not crazy, just stupid.
The fuck? You look really sad, George. What's going on in your head?
God damn. I know what he's saying.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
You're relating to these people.
I told you, Jerry.
You crossed the line.
And they all,
No
they sound the same. I swear, man. Like, okay.
Did yours sound the same?
Oh my God, yes. I want you to read this, Jerry.
What? All right.
The title sucks, but it begins, last try looking for you, stud puppy. Here you go, Jerry. Here you go. Just for you, Jerry.
November 7th. Chase Bank. Ballinger Way. Edmonds. Shoreline. Border. That's all the information given. Oh,
Yeah.
woman from it. Last try looking for you, stud puppy. Hey, hot and very sexy dude. I was walking in the front door at Chase Bank late morning/early afternoon. You were a tall, white, sexy, clean-cut jock-looking type guy. and gave me a huge smile as we passed each other. I wasn't expecting such an interaction. Wish I had asked for you to wait for me in the parking lot. I'm a tall gal in my mid-20s, 5'10", black-rimmed glasses, medium-long, dark brown, curly hair. White, fair skin, blue eyes, very busty. 3 R's. Long, black, varnished nails, and multiple layers of clothing. 2 hoodies, and my hair was down, a bit messy / tousled. I doubt you read these, but I can't stop thinking and fantasizing about you. I think about you ravaging my body, roughing me up during sex, and maybe even roleplay home invasion, making me your sex slave and worship your body, and... ! If this is you, message me ASAP.
Oh my.
This man just smiled at her. That's all that happened. Think about that. Next time you're smiling at strangers. Wow.
Oh, man. That would be fucking weird, man. That would be...
Here's a poem. Would you like to rap
Is
it?
it the one with the angel wings on it?
No.
No. Okay.
What?
Because there's another poem.
This one's called That'll Do, Boo.
Oh. This sounds like a happy ending.
It sounds like Babe.
Want me to rap it?
I mean, however you see fit.
I'd be lying and saying...
No, don't rap
all
it.
right,
Just
all right.
read it like a poem. We've done that enough to people.
That will do, boo. Woman for woman. I'd be lying and saying only the words. You want to hear those 3 words. If only, dear. Talk is easy, and I do it well. Lying on my back is hard for me. That's your favorite position. Therefore, you can dominate.
Okay.
Well, it's all in your head. You'll never pin me down again, or hear all the words I've said. Damn. That was depressing, dude. Oh, alright, let's do this one. The classiest woman on the plane.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, travel channel, alright.
Oh, you mean plane like aeroplane?
Yeah, you thought it was like a plane field?
Yeah.
This is like a country, yeah. The classiest woman in the plane.
Classiest woman on the plane. We were traveling, as a man for woman. We were traveling on the same airplane this morning from Boise to Seattle. I noticed you both before boarding and again on the plane. Seriously, both of you are beautiful and a few definitely super classy. Which probably means you will never see this posting. Lol. You're both brunette, medium height with one of you had rain boots on and the other had cute wedge boots. I made a comment to the girl with the rain boots on the airplane, but I think you thought it was rude. It wasn't meant to be at all, and was a sad attempt to make conversation. Frowny face. You're both married, so I'm not expecting anything. I guess I just needed to share this with the world. LOL.
Ugh. It's like he wrote it, and then at the end he's like, I shouldn't have written this.
I regret nothing.
Yeah,
LOL.
yeah.
But he wrote it with the intent of you and I reading it. I needed to share it with the world. I still dream about you. Don't know what this is about, but here you go.
God, this is short.
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
I still dream about you, woman for man. It's going on 4 years, and I still dream about you. I don't know why. We haven't spoken since. Well, I'm sure you haven't forgotten the last time we talked. I am happy. I hope you are too. I wouldn't change the way my life has turned out, but I do still think of you. Like I told you, I will always love you. I still mean that.
Would you like to fly to LA?
Yeah, these are getting...
I know, these are just getting kind of stale.
Which right now, I appreciate them. I'm not alone, Jerry.
Where are we?
Okay.
Where did you
this
go?
one and then go to LA.
Oh, okay.
To the Mexican fuck that jumped me. Woman for man.
the
like
fuck?
dating or like, oh
No,
yeah.
I think...
You fat dirt Mexican cholo, you ripped me off. After I told you that my last $100... After I told you that was my last $100, fuck you. I drove over an hour to meet you. The least you could have done was offer me halfway to meet me halfway and be somewhat considerate when planning to jump a 113-pound girl by herself, you fucking fag. I hope you get gangbanged by a group of black guys with 10-inch dicks and they rip your fat Mexican butthole open. Body average, age 26.
Whoa.
What's worse is the shit you gave me sorry, I didn't see this. What's worse was the shit you gave me was actual poison. Next time, take the money and run. You could kill someone, you fuck. Let's switch to LA now.
Oh my god. Alright, she was buying drugs and they were bad batch. And she got. Have you experienced it? Have you been conned in this city yet?
No.
I told
Actually,
you.
Yeah. Fine.
As I was walking, I was trying to get to the light rail station. This dude stops me, and he's like, blah, 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 immediately just gives me his life story that he flew up here and he needs to like stay at a home and it's $20, but he doesn't have the money and he just got out of the hospital. He doesn't know where he is, and it's like all this like painful story. He's like, look, I can't right now, man, and he just keeps like standing in my way. I was like, I just gave my last money to this woman. I can't, like, I have nothing else. Like, everyone's been asking, and he didn't believe me. And he's like, oh, there's an ATM right here, and there was a bar. And he walks me to the fucking ATM, and I take out money. I give him a 20,
Oh my God.
and he leaves, and I was just like, I fucking hate everyone, man. At least he didn't, like, take my camera or anything. He, like, walked me all the way to the ATM. All these witnesses are there and shit, and he doesn't give a fuck. And, like, he didn't threaten me or anything. He was just, like, really close, like, overbearing. I was like, fuck. But, yeah, that was, like, my third week in the city. I don't know.
God, I'm sorry to hear that.
And,
Jay.
like, I had come back from Christmas break. And I was going to work. I was taking the bus back then, so I took the light rail, got on the bus, and then when I got to work, I took my jacket off, and I saw that there's like this huge spit stain in my hoodie. And I was like, oh, welcome back, bitch.
Damn, dude. Why are you still living here?
Because it's gotten better. None of that's happened since.
Oh, God.
It was like initiation. And there was this guy from Nicaragua, and we had like a long conversation. He looked like an avocado.
Were you high?
No, I was just eating at a food court, and this dude walks up, and he like looks around, and he's like, you're the only person not on your phone. I was like, oh, fuck. And he's like, can I sit with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. And yeah, we had a pleasant conversation, and then we spoke in Spanish. And he noticed my like key card and badge, and he's like, oh, where are you working? You have a job? I have a job too. Here's mine. Here's this get rich scheme. And I was like, I'm gonna like put my keys away whenever I leave the office now. Like, it's just a fucking welcome sign for people. And they know you have money. It's weird.
That's why you don't like talking to strangers.
This is why I don't
like
talk
that.
to strangers,
Yeah,
man.
and
Because
you're
everyone
like,
wants
"Hi,
something.
hi." Yeah. What you're describing happened to me. So once one time, and then this. Oh God, what was it? Okay. It was on a bus, and it was like last week Monday or some shit. And I just sat down, and I took the bus. My bus takes like 45 minutes to get to my job because of traffic. So I usually meditate. I bust down my headphones and I meditate. So my eyes are always closed on the bus, and I have music on. I think my neighbors must think that I'm always scared when I'm on the bus, and I just don't want to see it because I'm always just with my eyes closed. Sorry. So I was doing my usual shit. I put on my headphones and I started meditating. And all of a sudden I hear, like, I feel someone tap me in the arm, and I take out my headphones, and I said, this weird bald-looking guy with chafed lips, and just, he looked high also, so he was like, hey, buddy, you can't sleep on the bus, And I was like, okay. And then he's like, not that I care, I'm just saying. And I just said, I remember something like, I wouldn't expect you to. And I just put my headphones on. And yeah, I'm a dick on the bus because it's the bus, it's the morning, everything fucking sucks on the bus. So I was just there trying to meditate, and again he taps me on the side, and I look at him, and I don't take out my headphones. I don't want to fucking talk to him, so I just like with my arms, I just go like, what? And he starts to get mad, and he asks me something, and I can't hear him. Then like I take out my headphones, he's like, I said the time. Is that so much for you, Queen of England? It is 7:32. He's like, thank you, God. So then I put on my headphones again, but then I look at him. You know what? This guy looks like He looks like somebody who would shoot everybody if he, was bad or something.
If you pushed him over the edge.
Like he looked like one of those potential, 16 people died in Seattle because some asshole shot them up because some other asshole was being an asshole to him. I don't know. Like, it looked like one of those. So, I'm not saying I took one for the team because he didn't shoot anybody, but it's like I took out my headphones. I was like, "Hey, so where are you from?" But then he's like,
everyone else on that bus, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
yeah, that's it. It was like, so what are you doing? I'm a cyclist and I'm from Ohio. Oh, that's great. And and then he kept poking at me like, your generation with your cell phones and everything. Like I'm sorry, you guys are assholes. And I was like, yeah, I agree. Yeah, we are. He's like, so anyway, just fucking iPhones, man, everywhere, every fucking where. But I cycle, and then I just spoke to him. We got to the station downtown, and I pretended like that was my stop because it wasn't. And I was like, all right, well, thanks, I gotta go. And he's like, all right, good to see you. And I think I asked him, what brought you here? He's like, ex-girlfriend. Oh, so of 7 years. I'm like, wait a minute, like, you dated her for 7 years, so she's been an ex-girlfriend like 7 years counting. Well, on and off, yeah. And I was like, okay, all right. And then we just changed the subject. So, yeah, I didn't pay him anything, but I felt like I was being harassed. And I felt in danger of anybody else on the bus. And everybody says that, like, online campaigns of, like, shootings. Like, if you see a potential shooter do something, or don't let people fall into insanity or depression. Be a friend before they become serial killers. It's like one of those, like, PSAs, like, help people who are kind of fucked in the head, And so that was
you
like...
have a friend that's disturbed. Tell a teacher. That's one of the lines.
So I did that. I was just like, where are you from? I was like, talk to me, right? Because you have a backpack, and I see you're crazy. I don't want you to kill anybody. Oh, God. Which is fucked up that I think that, but still, man, like... This guy wasn't getting the hits, Anyway, Jerry, you have a misconnection.
Oh, right.
The misconnection.
Your phone.
Yeah.
I think... Never mind. I think it's interfering with the... I'll hear it back later. Armenian lady, I helped you at Starbucks and marry me? Long shot. Worth a try. To the beautiful built Armenian lady. Love the curves. Mid-30s, I would speculate. Gorgeous eyes. You were limping with a cast on your broken foot. I am the black mixed gentleman who held the door for you at Starbucks. By Paseo Colorado, you complimented my sharp dressing and the cologne. I almost picked you up so that you didn't have to walk in pain. I wanted to sit with you for coffee, but I wasn't sure whether you were with your boyfriend, husband nearby. Who knows? Nevertheless, I can't seem to get you out of my mind. If you are single, as I am, marry me, lady. I've heard Armenians and East Indians only marry their kind. Bummer. Fuck you, racist fuck. I date all races. So perhaps you can break the mold on the progressive side? I can't build you a palace, but how is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom sound like? If only I can get the damn neighbor's cat to stop pooping on my backyard lawn. Stupid little feline. Anyway, I am an educated professional, DD-free, non-smoker. I don't drink and am very generous. I am not naive, though. I don't play lies, manipulation, deception, and betrayal. At my late 40s, I have been there, done that, played, and got played many times. That said, I will treat you like the queen that you are, kiss the ground that you will be walking on, and give you just one thing. My unconditional love till death do us in.
My favorite line is, I can't build you a palace, but I was a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom.
Oh, I guess I can compromise for that. Who could pass that up?
Oh, God.
I date all races.
Yeah, that's another. I did. You can make a stuffed toy doll of him, and then press for a voice, and I date all races. I can't build you a palace.
But how's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath sound?
Armenians, it said that Armenians and Indians only date each other. Well,
Bomber.
What a bomber. Yeah, we should make... By the way, Jerry, we always have these, right? We read gems like this, and we hear sentences like that. Like the coroner kept calling, but I didn't answer. You know, there's that. There's another one that was really good. Oh, God, there's so many. We need to compile a list.
We didn't even go to the mall.
And you misspelled one.
You misspelled breath. You always do that. Ha!
I date all races.
Hang on, I'm trying to find you one. God, these are so short. They might be gems, but I don't know, man. Here's a fairly long one. It's called CL: Mediterranean Fisherman.
Everything happened really quickly. But just as fast as you showed up, you disappeared. I spent a lot of time thinking about you and your well-being, and wishing you would have just kept what we had going, semicolon, saying all the words you never really meant. All I ever wanted was your body and your strong, strong hands, neither of which I ever had properly. But just the taste, the preview, the little bit of you that I had was enough to drive me wild. Damn, this took a sharp turn, lady. It's a woman for man, but goddamn, like what? It's been months and here I am. Oh, God. Wishing I would have had you just one time in the ways we described, in the ways we both desire. I miss our nasty texts throughout the day, and the first picture you ever sent me is burned in my mind. : There was always something about you in the water. There was always
something about you in the water. Oh, Olympia beer.
I can only hope you are well, and that things with you have remained okay. Body art, I loved yours. This one was good.
There's something about you in the water.
Yeah, at first it was like, we were together and I'm sad, and all I wanted was to fuck your brains out. Oh my God! It's been months and here I am. What the fuck? What the damn, dude? She really just grew. Oh, damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Yeah. Let me get you. Ooh. Oh, this is good. All right. It's called You Don't Relate to Arthur, Woman for Man, Film Noir. And there's a picture of a forest.
You had so many faces when I was young, and I can't be sure I ever saw the real one. I hoped, for a long time that you had been as deeply affected, changed by me, as I had by you. How many years, Monsieur Noir, with a part of me always caught here, waiting. I hope this is the last cry in the dark that I scream through the internet to the universe. I tried to see a way into your world again, but you make me feel like that scared, sheltered little girl again. And I can't reach out to you again because it's not enough, is it? There was that moment that you gave me hope, that old enemy, maybe. But I'm giving that up too, with this, I hope. I said you ignored my passion. You made me feel ashamed of it, and you kept my heart with the full knowledge of what you were doing and what you meant to me. I thought, if I put something out in the universe and you responded that maybe by the time I found it was you, shrug, I'd be comfortable talking to you the way I do with every other fucking adult, instead of folding back into the insipid little girl who only wanted to please you without even understanding pleasure or pain. But it's never you. It's never you, and I'm tired of this piece of you. How many years? Like this that's carried everywhere I go, because now I finally believe that you never really cared. I miss you so desperately sometimes, and it's ridiculous, so I really am done trying. Goodbye.
Damn.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Monsieur Noir.
This is L.A.?
Yes.
Oh, L.A.'s maturing a little bit. Well, okay, not too much.
I don't know. This next one's called Fashion in the Night.
People in L.A. are horny. People in Seattle are confused.
That's because people in Seattle don't see people, especially not like this time of the year when we're all just stuck at home and it gets dark at 5.
Passing in the night. There's a picture. Mike's henna tattoos, two for $10. Los Angeles, Heart, I Love Venice, Venice Sidewalk Market. Friday night, you stopped me and asked for a light. I was more than willing to oblige. When I first saw you step out onto the boardwalk, I broke out of my headphone music trance. I was hoping you were heading my direction to get my attention. Of course, I had fire. I like and try to be helpful. Sweet niceties and small talk being likeness were exchanged. I enjoyed looking at you and hearing your handsome voice. Australian? New Zealand? Kiwi? After a few words, I squeaked out, "Best!" like an awkward Tourette's to nothing in particular. Best! George, sorry, Jerry. Anyway, best! This is great. Okay. I wish I could have been more articulate or convinced you to shrink off your pants and walk with me into the night. Oh well. If you're out there and interested, want to get together for bad habits and making out? Or anything else that's technically advice? And that was it. That was great though. Like Tourette's towards nothing in particular. Best!
What is it, best?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a long poem, but it looks shitty.
No.
Alright, here we go. Someone said a secret glitters, but I was blistering. One for me. I don't know what the fuck that meant. Here you go. Go for it, Jerry.
Oh, it's long. Someone said a secret glitters, but I was blistering. I don't. I'm just gonna move on.
I don't.
You are an additional torture in my tedious life. I wish you could have been sweeter instead of like a collapsing prism of hope that cast unpredictable shadows, disorienting me in your shifting light. I am squinting through these ugly feelings, leaving you alone, and so I thought to write this in the stupidest place I can think of here. Craigslist missed connections. So I am tapping the invisible shoulder of your magic body to let you know I resent in advance whoever it is that will make me move on from you, because moving on sucks, and endings are even sadder than sad stuff that drags you by the ankle forever. I say this in honor of love, of being in love with you sometimes, because all the time, everything sucks except for anything wild, especially the way love can be true, and then suddenly, at some intersection in time, it just disappears. I saw you smile at the flowers I had picked and arranged in a coffee mug filled with water when I was so angry I couldn't look at you, and tonight I am heavy with the memory of it.
Heavy? Like
Yeah.
heavy or heavy? Like
Heavy.
Oh, okay. They said heavy.
Someone said a secret glitters, but I was blistering.
I
don't get
I
it.
don't get it either.
It's beautiful, I guess. Well, I don't fucking know. Thanks,
Find
Tucson.
Find me. He's right about that.
For my Pookie Bear.
Oh my God, Jerry! And it's like it's like a marriage contract. God damn! There's like, she's just missing the sign here letter, the line. Okay, for my Pookie Bear, man. Oh, it's a guy.
Ooh.
Man for woman, Tucson, GV? I don't know what the fuck that means.
General
Vicinity?
I don't know.
Alright, Jerry, be fast, right? Here we go.
Careful, don't kick the microphone.
Alright, sorry. I can't begin to understand how it came to this. Just when I think I understand, I realize I don't have a clue. I try convincing myself not to punish myself with unanswered questions, but I can't help but wonder why. I have so many questions left unanswered. Sometimes making everything more complex and necessary is...
Wait, hang on. This thing is like really loud and I'm just now noticing.
Okay.
Let me deal with it. We'll wait till I get it up.
Oh, okay.
The water
How
bottle.
are you? A lot better before you walked in. Hey,
Tell that story while we wait for this to turn off.
There's just this Asian dude that works at the valero. We call it valiendo, which means losing or sucking. Or failing. Valiendo means failing. So it's just a fucking gas station. It's a valero gas station, okay? And there's an attendant there. He's this 40-year-old Asian dude with glasses. And he's just always, whatever. But one night I walked in and he saw me. Hello! And I just went, hey, how are you doing tonight? He just looks at me. A lot better before you walked in. And then I was like, oh God, all right. And then I just fucking walked feeling awkward and shit. The other time that guy's been in my life was I was really desperate to find an apartment because I stayed with you for too long. I really wanted to, and I wanted to show you that I was looking. I kept telling you, Jerry, I'm looking. You're like, yeah sure. But I felt like you didn't believe me. I felt like you're just fucking around and you want to stay here longer. And I'm tired of this. So I was so desperate. I went to that Bolero because I wanted to live near where Jerry lived. And then I just went up to the guy and I was like, excuse me. He's like, oh yeah. Like, look, I'm new here. Oh, yeah. So I'm looking for a place to. Oh, I don't know. I was like, no. Do you know of any listings for rent? Oh, no. Sorry, no. And then I just okay, and I say that, and then I just I still stand there, but I just look down to the ground and I just hold my ground. I hold my position in the hopes that he's gonna reconsider his answer. I was just okay, just standing there. And he saw that I wasn't leaving, so he was just all right. Russian guy. I was like, what? Russian next door. He wants. I was like, the Russian dude? Yeah, he wants roommate. Don't tell him I told you. Okay. He wants roommate. All right, now go. Okay, thank you so much.
I love that it worked.
It was instinctual. I was just hold your ground, George. Just hold your ground. Because you can tell. You can tell when someone gives you an honest no, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Versus no, I don't give a shit. No. I didn't even hear you. No. When you're just well, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck, you hibernate. Okay. All right, there we go. Sometimes making everything more complex than necessary is within our nature, but I feel that this has been a huge misunderstanding, that we initially all so simple, at least to me anyway. You and I, our little family, is all that matters to me. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. These usually are misconnections. They already have kids. Wait, actually, that's implied. I don't know. We love you and need you in our life. Fuck, okay, or they have dogs. I don't know. The point is, these two are really past. They've been in a relationship. Yeah. Okay, all right. We love you and need you in our lives and always will. I don't care about the past or where you come from, where we come from. However, do not take this message to you as an act of desperation. I don't expect to see you again because it never should have ended the way it did anyway. All of this is so incredibly sad because for the first time, I was ready to take this journey with you during the thick and thin, but I was scared. I go through old texts and it puts so many things into perspective. I wasn't perfect. I had a lot of problems and said things I wish I had never said. But I never judged you. I accepted you for exactly who you are, and I loved you without condition. If I had the same in return, you would have fought by my side and helped me through my problems instead of abandoning me and our little family. And when I fought to win you back, something so beautiful and sweet that took every part of me to do is somehow twisted into something bad enough to destroy my life. And for what? I wish you loved me enough to either try working this out together or to lead my life forever and end this unjustified pain and hurt I suffer from daily because of this. I loved you, and I am being punished every single minute of the day, being reminded that I may actually have turned my life and our little family's lives completely upside down for wanting to spend my life with you. This alone is making me fall apart, let alone your former friends telling me that you have changed everything about who you are, as if there's a pattern of this. I really thought you loved me enough to let me move forward, let us move forward, and without constantly being forced to look back at the past, whether that be together or never seeing one another again. Stop putting us through this mess and let's move forward. Fuck, she needs commas, dude.
He?
Oh, it's a he. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, he needs commas. Because they're so fucking long. This is sad. You are a brilliant woman. You must see that all I ever wanted was to be with you for the rest of my life. To hold you and to always be available emotionally when I wasn't able to be at times before. So why do you want to hurt me? To hurt the little family you once loved so much, and by try-breaking will only do so much when I'm forced to question everything and worry about the security of my babies, our babies, if my freedom is taken from me. God, that was a sentence. Can you see what this is doing to me? I need to know you're still with me. That my Pookie Bear is still in there somewhere.
Forgot the title.
Because she was loving and understanding. Beautiful person inside. Out and out, with a heart that could warm a room. That's the girl I knew, but not the one being described to me today. Tell me it wasn't love to fall apart because I wasn't the man I should have been, or that you needed me to be. That my expression of love was enough to a trigger. That was cool. That my expression of my love was enough of a trigger to hurt me. God. I'm rooting for you, man. Like, I'm sad and I want you to win, but these sentences just, like, you have all this shit around, like, a main message. Like, just remove them. It makes no sense unless it was all an act and I'm a fool that loved a woman that never really existed. Okay. I cannot bring myself to believe such a thing, but the way it looks on paper is devastating. I don't know what more you could want from me that I haven't offered to give you. And I don't expect you will ever explain your logic to me anymore. If you did love me, I would expect you to still love me today. It's been over a year now and you're still gone. I'm often told you are now with a old black guy.
What?
I wish I'd never heard anything at all, because it's all just so heartbreaking. I don't expect anything from you. In fact, none of this should have happened this way, but it did, and nothing we do can change that. We both deserve to move forward freely and happily without this dark cloud constantly hanging over us. Yeah, dude. This too should go without saying, but I had no malicious intent whatsoever, and I can't make sense of how you see it this way. Nor does anyone that knew what I was doing every step of the way. God, it's so long. God damn it, they're so confusing. You don't know what the fuck you say.
You're an English major, right? If you were to grade this, if you were to give this a grade,
like he's like,
it's okay.
This is just fluff. This is just fluff, and underneath all that cotton fluff bullshit is just shit fucking ended, and I miss you, but don't come back to me, or I don't know. Or I think you just say, like, I hate you. Just say, I hate you, here's why. Then you never tie that up with anything here. You just keep listing shit, and it's like this is your rough draft. This is like the draft of, what should I even write about? Well, there's one time she did this to me. Like, what the So this thing, you're not saying anything. Like, you're just all over the place.
Yep. Non sequiturs everywhere.
Like, if I was this woman, I'd be like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know how you can't talk.
All right. Let's move on from it. No,
we're almost there.
Okay. We're almost there. Okay.
Whatever your reasons for...
Here's the conclusion.
Oh, God. Okay. Whatever your reasons for any of it, I have no room in my heart for hating or holding a grudge, so I forgive you. Please forgive me and forgive yourself. Come out of your silence and work with me? Or remember the love you once had for us and put an end to this madness at least. If nothing else, please give me closure and let us go forever. You must know how much physical and mental anguish this tragic situation is causing me already. The stress is taking its toll on my health. What you're doing is wrong, and I hope you see that and do the right thing. You are in control. Whatever you choose to do won't change the way I feel, or has it.
There's more.
You will always be a part of me, my lover, my best friend. If I never see or hear from you again, thank you for giving me a chance to feel so close to another person. Even if our time was cut much too short, it was something very special that some people never have the opportunity to experience. God, it was special to me. Love you always and forever, my Pookie Bear. She's not coming back, dude.
No.
You didn't say
None
anything.
of it. You didn't say shit. Thank you, Tucson.
That's thank you, Tucson. Damn, dude, good job, Jerry. Like, that's like, I'm ashamed of it at first, but it's like, yeah, dude, it's like, thank you, Tucson. This was like, what the fuck? What? Like, what? Yeah, you deserve it. I agree with Jerry. That's what you earned.
Oh, this one's called You Asked About Tortillas. It's really short. You asked about tortillas at Fry's. You asked me about tortillas so you could make soft taco. Hopefully I can find you here. If you respond, can you tell me what I was wearing? Oh, it's one of those. One of those unoriginal fucking...
I know about tortillas, but do you want to fuck me?
Home Depot Sunday morning. This was so short. You work at Goodwill, security in this.
The fuck?
Forever wasted love. Fucking here, you can have that one.
Dude, it's like, yeah, what do people who actually live in Tucson forever live like? Like, because we only lived there as a transition. I was born into it, and I went to college, but through it. Dude, if I had to live there, it is.
I mean, you had a misconnection in Tucson, wasn't it? You were working at the labs, and
Somebody misconnected me. Somebody was desperate enough. All right, no, fine. Somebody thought I was handsome, okay? All right, it happens, okay? It happened. So, but yeah, like, it was me. She was like the tall, white Mexican dude who's skinny, and his name is George. Okay, yeah, she's talking about me. And she's just like, yeah, you're just handsome, and I want you. I was like, all right, what do I do? And then so, like, I reply, and that's it. You just said reply. You've never told me to what? I mean,
to who? Like, who are you?
I replied to your posting ID number, and that was it. I never got. I think I put my phone number. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, misconnections are weird, Jerry. You know, you're like, at first you're like, no way. And then when you're like, oh my God, somebody is, and you're like, yes, I'm listening, yes, yes, how do I talk to you? And then that's it. I can't. And then, you're lost to me forever. Yeah, that's... So it's sad, Jerry. It's always sad with misconnections. Forever wasted love. Woman for man, Tucson. I am so sorry, Justin. I can't believe I have done so much to ruin our relationship. All because of my stupid choices to make something else more important. I am so selfish. Another sentence, highway queen.
Sentence highway queen. Okay. Alright, I'm on board. Continue.
60-mile-per-hour sentence highway queen. Okay, I want you to know that I'm going to show you that I can change for the better. I don't want anyone else but you. You are the only one. I don't want anyone else but you. You are the one that has my heart, and you hold it still. I won't let you go until I know I've done the best I can. You are the one I can't live without. You. Fuck.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's fucking sad.
What? No.
Ooh,
She knows what she
this
wants.
sucks.
So many people know what they don't want. It's nice to hear that what someone's for. Yeah, I can't. I can't do this.
Oh my God, these all suck.
Thank you, Tucson.
What the fuck, man? These... Oh, God.
Anything?
They're so uneducated.
Why? Isn't it a college town?
Uneducated people in Tucson.
I guess they wouldn't use misconnections. Thank you, Tucson. Moving on.
Oh, God, dude. Yeah, Tucson, what the fuck? All right. You guys need... South Florida, man? Orlando?
Yeah. Where's Disney World?
Orlando, Florida.
You ever been?
No.
Me neither.
This is Orlando. Whoa.
There's a lot.
This just feels weird.
Why?
I'm getting this energy. Like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Should I read this?
Yes.
Epcot guy.
What? What did you say?
Epcot guy, you know, like Epcot, Disney World. You know what the Epcot is?
Uh-uh.
It's the futuristic city in Disney World. It's like that big round ball,
Tomorrowland?
like that Buckminster Fuller kind of thing, like that big round ball. You know? Oh man, Jerry, I'm not ready for this. Jerry, this is another level, dude. Oh, okay, no, I can try it. I knew this was special. I was like, oh my god, Disney World. It's not Disneyland. It's Disney World. You know, I hardly ever think about Disney when I'm high, by the way, so this is weird. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Epcot guy complimented my dress, woman for men. Epcot! Total long shot. Parentheses, aren't all of these? Question mark, parentheses, comma. But I just wanted to toss this one into the Craigslist void in the hopes that you might read it. Age 25. The setting, Sunday, November 11th, Epcot morning-ish. I was with my mom and dad, celebrating my birthday, as one does with all of us headed onto the Finding Nemo, parentheses, no, quotation, quotes, ride, unquote. You were one of
God damn it.
You were one of the dudes directing the kind of small line. You saw me and told me you loved my dress. I just wanted to say that totally made me smile. I was branching out of my unusual, kind of unimpressive wardrobe style, and having never worn a dress in any capacity before, I felt a little self-conscious. But hey, dude at Epcot said he liked it. Self-esteem boost for the day.
That's beautiful.
You can apply it to anything. Sir, we got the stocks. They went positive. Yeah, but hey, dude at Epcot said he liked it. Self-esteem boost of the day. Some guy making cake. Here's your cake. Oh, wow, you liked it? But hey, dude at Epcot said he liked it. Self-esteem boost for the day. Okay, so thank you. Little things like that may not always seem super significant, but sometimes you might just be making a shy/geeky girl's birthday that much nicer. You rock, Epcot employee.
Good job, man. Good job. Good job, Epcot employee.
Give me that.
Find me one. You just took that and ran with it, man.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Shit, Disney World. Oh god damn it. Okay, keep it together, Jordan. If I see anything Mickey Mouse related, Jerry, I'm gonna lose it. I can't do this, Jerry. Oh, come on, Disney. Wait, should I filter this for Disney?
Can you?
Yes. Ooh, okay. Amy, University of Arizona at Disney, fantastic? No, it's just fucking... It was nothing. Okay, we've got some... Ooh, no. Disney Springs? Man for woman. You were at the Magic Kingdom yesterday. Blonde hair, tight jeans, and light top. If this is you, reply with a pic.
What the fuck?
And some info about yesterday, and your reply. Would love to chat.
That is a long shot.
Disney?
Yeah, how many people were wearing that are blonde at Disney? All of them.
Oh, there's a dick pic. Oh,
No!
God damn it. No, for the Disney. What the fuck? Why would you do that to the children? Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. Disney Magic Kingdom last night. Here we go. It's not too long.
Which ride? Darth Vader. Keep it together, George. I haven't started. Darth Vader. Your costume was amazing. The amount of thought you put into it and the execution was amazing. You walked past me and your eye contact made me want to talk to you. But you were there with your kids. I was with my family. If you felt a slight connection to, and I'm worthy of visiting the dark side, we should meet for coffee or a drink. I'm not sure where you're from or if you'll ever see this, but watching you ride
Tell me which ride. And your sense of humor made me smile. Magic Kingdom. So there was a dude just dressed as Darth Vader with his kids, like not even part of the theme park. And I mean, how do you know what he looks? He's just the guy dressed as Darth Vader.
I wanted to see you, but you were with your kids. Oh my god, that was another Goldie. That's a line right there, dude. I wanted to, but you were with your kids.
This one's called Jackie the Housekeeper. Worked with you. Stop.
Worked with you today. Thought you were pretty sweet. Would like to chat more and get to know you. To prove it is you, after I told you I was leaving for the night, you told me to have a good blank after. I know this is probably a long shot, but hey, I'll give it a shot. No. That's it. There's no good ones. That's it for Disney. All right. Delicias Cuban Bakery. Costco 11, 12, 17. Should have gone home with you, Zach.
That's it?
I'm just reading titles. Sorry. I want to find a long one.
Should have gone home with you, Zach. That's all she writes. Like, yeah, I should have done it, Zach. Oh, God.
There you go. This one's called Your Light is Dimming.
You once were my lighthouse, my anchor. I love you. I always will. I miss our relationship, our friendship. I miss your voice and seeing your smile. My heart aches every morning when I reach my phone to message you. Then remember, we were no longer a we and an us. Sorry. I don't know how to maintain a casual, almost non-existent friendship. Messages that have no rhyme or reason or like I'm an afterthought. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want you. Your words, your love, your light, your laughter. This time apart has most definitely provided me an opportunity to focus on myself and upcoming life changes. Oh, I've also had time to reflect on what we were and where our communication got twisted. I love you. I'll never love you. I love you.
It's interesting to watch you try to read this. You're like sweating.
I love you. I'll never not love you. What? Why would you say it that way? I love you. I'll never not love you. The fuck? For those of you sending me emails, cussing me out, and calling me names, you are not the man I long for. He never cussed at me and wouldn't. We were best friends and in our relationship mutually. Knowing the right thing to do, doing it, and having to live with said decision doesn't make the feelings we have for each other any less strong. He still cares for me. He still respects me. We just cannot be together. My heart will heal in time. M. Fiona. M and then in quotation marks Fiona. P.S. I wish that each and every one of your hearts heals and that you will be able to love again.
Thank you, M. Fiona, for those lovely sentiments from your part.
Are we still on Orlando?
Next caller. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, try this one.
This is our last one in Orlando. George has already stepped away from the microphone. There he goes. All right. You will never see this. However... God damn it.
Okay.
You changed my perspective on men completely.
Okay.
Everything about you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually was so perfect, including your voice. I'm sorry.
Physically? God damn it. Wait, can you read that again one more time?
No, I'm not going to give it that. Anyway, you really captivated me in so many ways. I love how you carry yourself. God damn, George.
Okay.
I loved our chemistry while it lasted. Sorry. What I remember most was when you gave me a hug. Your presence was so strong. Ugh. My Versace. What's that? My Versace against your Tom Ford.
Brand of clothing and bags. Fashion, Jerry. Fashion.
Oh, dude, I don't know dick about fashion.
Brand.
Okay. My Versace against your Tom Ford
You know what Tom
was
Ford
so
is
harmonic. I'm guessing it's a shirt.
Versace. What? Versace. What's that? Versace. What's that? That's great.
I
You still don't own a microwave, Jerry. God damn it! I forgot that about your house.
microwave, man. I've got an oven.
What the fuck? I wanted more pizza. Alright, you still warm my pizza's in your oven, Jerry. What is wrong? You need to get a microwave.
No.
Okay, just keep reading.
I realize you are on a level as well as led a very extravagant lifestyle that is extremely fast-paced and far beyond mine. Yet you still cross my mind many times. I try to put it far back in my mind, but I constantly find myself attempting to look for someone that looks strikingly like you. My reality knows that nobody looks exactly, especially someone who looks as magnificent as you, and even if I did, they will never carry themselves as you do. With that being said, the people who are privileged to surround you in your life are so blessed. It was really nice meeting you.
Wow,
That was it.
that was the end. It was like a firecracker that just didn't go.
All right, that's the last one, guys. Thank you for listening. George is losing his shit. That's all.
Good night, everybody.
That's all. Thank you, Tucson.